Welcome to Business Uncomplicated, Life Unleashed. And I've got a business tip for you today, how to become less unhuman, how to become more human. Okay, so every now and then you can lose it, right? And smoke pours out of your ears and you turn into a total jerk. Here are some ways to avoid that, or at least keep that to a minimum, because it doesn't help you and it certainly is no fun for the people who work with you. Okay, number one, use good manners. Please and thank you. I'm sorry, excuse me. There's always time for good manners. All right, and it's good manners make people a little more human. Number two, remember instant karma. When you lose it, I guarantee within 24 hours, you are going to make a mistake of equal or greater magnitude than what caused you to lose it in the first place. All right, so just take a breath. People are going to make mistakes. Try not to come uncorked. Go walk around the building, take 10 breaths, bite your tongue so you don't lash out, because it will come back to bite you. Also, when you lose it and you have your uniform on, well, you're doing a lot of damage to your company reputation. So you see somebody at the supermarket or at the coffee shop and they're coming uncorked and you're thinking, ew, I better watch out for that company. So be careful. Number three, it is okay to make mistakes. So you want to create a culture where people know how they're going to get fired. They don't show up clean, sober, on time, or dressed right. But other than that, they are allowed to make decisions and make mistakes, and that they know that the team is going to rally around and dig them out of a hole if they dig a hole. So that's a good culture to have. So make sure that everyone knows that you and they are going to make the occasional mistake and it's A-okay. Now the fourth tip is for you to get a life. When you have no life at all and all you do is work 23 hours a day and then get your underwear in a bunch when one of your team members wants to take the day off for his birthday, you're not very human. So if you were to get a life, we might like you a little bit better, and you might like yourself a little better too. So pick up a hobby, take a pottery class, go to the film festival, go on a date. As you get a life, you're going to be a lot more human, a lot more fun to be around. And my last tip is to bring a dog to work. Now, this isn't for everybody. You got to be careful. It's got to be a nice dog. You don't want to bite your customers or any of that. But a dog can make people more human. Have you noticed that two humans will interact about a dog or a pet? When they meet each other, it can break down some boundaries. So again, not for everyone, but might be for you. Dogs make people more human. So there's some tips. Business Uncomplicated, Life Unleashed.